Third year, SpoHop 2014.
I'm Greg Brandt. I'm one of the owners and brewers of Iron Goat Brewery.
And Paul Edvinster, I'm also an owner and brewer. Hop is the flower of a hop plant. So it's a cone. Inside it has lupulin glands, which have alpha acids, which give bitterness to beer. And then there's also 200 and some compounds that give flavor and aroma to beer.
Hops, basically, they balance out the wort. So there was a lot of different things that people would put in throughout the centuries. Hops became one of the more popular ones in Germany. The Reinheitsgebot was a German purity law that basically eventually they said, you have to use hops, water, barley. You know about yeast, of course, but that is actually one of the primary components. But basically, hops are a bittering agent to offset the sweetness of the wort.
I think it's super fun. I love that the brewery does that. I think it's a great community event and a great way to get people learning more about the beer that everyone drinks. So
I learned it takes a really long time to fill a bucket of hops.
Yeah. And then when they take it away, you're devastated. Yeah.
These hops come from all over Spokane, and they could be airway heights, they can be out in the valley, Deer Park, and all these hops, they actually mature at different times. We kind of go by the hops we have out front. We know what those are, and then when we know about when they're going to be done. And then the hops that people bring in, we don't know what they are. So as long as they're not ornamental hops and they know what they are, then we bring them in, pick them, and brew with them. So every year, it's a completely different brew. It's the ratio of all those different hops, all those different varieties, different readiness for picking. Some are a little more green than others, and that adds a little different flavor to it. And so it's a surprise when you actually get to drink it.
So you didn't write down what kind of hops they were?
I didn't want to. It was a long list.
All right.
This is the second year I brought some of my hops down to help with the hop picking party and just have a good time. I am a home brewer. I've been brewing for quite a while, but they're also just a nice decorative plant. We grow them on a split rail around our garden and kind of train them up and over an arbor, and they look really nice year round till this time when we cut them back anyway, so they start turning brown and get not so pretty. But they get utilized that way as well.
I enjoy drinking beer very much. I have not,
a lot of beer.
Yeah, I have not learned how to brew it yet, but there's a lot of brewers here, and they've been telling us about all the different varieties and how they grow and how you dry them and put them together, and it's fantastic.
That's probably the best part, is all of the expertise around the tables that are telling us things.
Well, we ended up putting in 101 pounds of hops, which is almost double from last year.
Yeah, a lot of people showing up. The hops themselves were really good quality, and everybody showed up, and people were thrilled to spend a couple hours picking hops in the sun.
The beer helped too.
The beer helped too.
This is incredibly smooth. I mean, like 100 pounds of hops in this. It's got that strong IPA, start, but it finishes really smooth. My girlfriend doesn't like IPAs, and I think I could get her to go for these.